Simone from Core Strength, and today I'm going to show you 5 of my favourite exercises for really strengthening your abs. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first exercise we're going to do is a sit-up routine. That means there's going to be a few different ab exercises all in one exercise. So we're going to make sure that our core muscles and our tummy muscles are activated the whole time. So to activate the core muscles, we need to make sure that belly button is gently pulling back towards the spine, and we need to make sure the pelvic floor is lifting as well. Okay, we need to be really strong and stable through the center of our body. With this exercise, I'm also going to add some weights into it. So I'm just going to use 2.5 kilos. You can use whatever you're comfortable with. It doesn't have to be very high. 1 kilo might be enough. You need to start by sitting on the mat and sitting up as tall as you can. So here we need to activate those muscles straight away. Lift the pelvic floor, belly button back, so everything is supported through the center of the body. We're going to stretch the legs out nice and long. Then we're going to reach towards the toes. We're going to sit up nice and tall again, and we're going to do 3 shoulder presses. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to roll down. So when we roll down, we need to tuck the tailbone under and slowly come down to the floor. And take the elbows straight out to the side for 3 chest presses. 1, 2, 3. And now we roll up. Chin to the chest, belly button to the spine. When we get about halfway, I want you to bring your knees in. Now you can't leave your feet on the floor, but you can make it harder by taking your feet off the floor and trying to balance. We do 4 oblique twists here. Come back to the center and sit up as tall as we can. And go again. Reach to the toes and sit up. 3 shoulder presses. And then we roll down towards the floor. Belly button pulling back the whole time. Elbows out. 3 chest presses. Make sure you keep that belly button pulling towards the floor the whole time you're down there. Balance halfway, still connected, and 4 twists. And sit up. Let's go again. Reach towards the toes and sit up. 3, 2, 1. And roll down. Tuck the tailbone under and roll. Elbows out. Belly button pulling right down, strong body, and roll up, balance halfway. Don't lose that connection. You can see I'm following the weights from side to side as well, so I'm using my whole body. Push forward, lift, up, 2, 3, and roll down. Elbows out. Push, 2, still connected, and roll up. Find your balance and twist. Good. So you might want to do between 5 and 10 of those, depending on how you're feeling. We'll pop the weights down now, and we'll move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise is going to be leg extensions. So we're going to lie down on our back. Hands down by your side. You take one leg up into tabletop and then the other. Make sure your back here is on the floor or just about on the floor and that it's not moving. Now a leg extension is just to push one leg out and in, then the other leg. Okay, so that's a basic leg extension. You can make it harder by taking the leg lower, making sure your back is nice and still. If you're using only your back muscles there, you're going to get very sore very quickly. So we want to make sure that belly button is pulling down and the abs are activated too. So you find your height. You can make it even harder by doing double leg extensions. But again, you've got to make sure that back is pulling into the floor the whole time. And you can take that nice and low as well. Okay, so whichever one you choose to do, we're going to link our fingers and support the neck. That means the elbows are pointed right out to the side. Curling up
And then we're going to do our leg extensions. So you're pushing out and in. No movement through the back. Belly button pulling down into the floor. One leg at a time. You feel your legs working. Tummy starting to work. You want to do doubles. Push through your heels. Belly button sinking into the floor. You do about 10 of those. If you're doing singles, you may want to do up to 20, 10 on each leg. It's up to you. And then you're going to relax your head down to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest to relax your legs. Ready to move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise we're going to do is hundreds. So that's all about your breathing, making sure you're breathing deeply in through the nose, deeply out through the mouth as well. And again, there's a few ways you can do this. The easiest way, especially for backs and hips, would be to keep your feet on the floor. The next hardest is up in tabletop position. If you want to make it even harder, you can extend the legs out towards the ceiling and then drop them down a little. Okay, so you can find your spot. I'll go for the middle spot. Again, if you have any neck problems, you may want to support your neck here and just really focus on your breathing the whole time. So you're going to be in a curled position for the whole exercise. Otherwise, arms are lengthened, nice and long, not locked up tight, but nice and long. And we take a breath in and out. In and out. In and out. Keep the belly button pulling down into the floor the whole time. We're now coming up to halfway. Breathing in and out. In, out. In and out. Keeping the chin on the chest. Working the abs so that I don't have to work through the neck. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So I did 20 breaths, which with 5 beats for each breath, 5 beats of the arms for each breath, comes up to 100. Okay, next exercise, we're going to keep the head on the floor and we're going to do our oblique twist. This one's going to get into those oblique muscles down through the sides of the abs. We're going to take the arms out to the side. Make sure they're not too high. Palms are faced up to the ceiling so that we don't use our shoulders. And we take one leg at a time out to tabletop. Again, there are different levels for this one. You can actually do it with your feet on the floor, especially if you have back and hip issues. And then you would just rock the legs or the knees from side to side. However, it's a little bit harder with the legs up in tabletop position. Now I've actually glued my knees and my feet together because that will help keep that pelvic floor lifted through the whole exercise. But if you're not too strong, if you're strong in that area and not too bad in that area, then you can take your legs out into hip distance gap and rock from side to side. So they're not using each other for support. When you get to the side, just hold. Make sure that belly button is pulling right back towards the spine. And the roll through the center, we want to use the tummy muscles to move us. So pull right back as you come through the center. Hold. It's really important that we don't go too far and let the back tilt. We've got to stay connected here. Slowly from one side to the other. Little pause. Controlled movement through the middle. And another pause. And I can feel the abs working down through the side as I move. If you want to make it a little harder again, you can add leg extensions here. And then roll to the other side and repeat. Leg extensions. And roll. And we'll do about 20 twists. That will be 10 to each side. And then when you're finished, come back to the middle and once again bring the knees into chest to relax. So the last exercise we're going to do is the bike. Again, we're going to link those fingers and support the neck. Really important that we don't pull on the head. We want to make sure we're using the tummy muscles to lift us, not all of our upper body. So chin to the chest and curl it up. I'm going to extend the right leg out, and remembering from earlier, the lower that leg goes, the harder we work. So you find your height. And then we take our right elbow towards the left knee. So we're twisting the upper body. The hips are anchored into the floor here. And then we change. We're going to do it nice and slowly to start with. Slowly changing. We'll do 4 more, that'll make it 8. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And slow it down again. 1, 2. Keep that belly button pulling right down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6. Belly button to the floor. 4, 3. I can feel the tummy muscles really heating up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can do about 3 or 4 sets like that. So that'll be 8 slow, 8 fast is 1 set. So see how many you can get in before that tummy really starts to burn. So that's 5 of my favourite ab exercises. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you really start to burn from this. And good luck with it.